Hello and welcome, dear Virgo, to this, your self-love reading. Get started here. We're going to pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle and find out what the focus of this reading is for your self-love in the month of September. Okay, cards have not been talking much today, so we might have to, nope, they are happy to provide us with a card. Okay, wow. So you have softly, softly, the tender touch. So immediately what I'm picking up is that the universe is definitely surrounding you, and you know, it might actually be painful is what I'm getting here. It might be that you are receiving messages, and I mean, she's just, her whole head is like, it's like she has multiple halos, you know? I mean, there's just such intensity and such, you know, magical, spiritual, you know, messages and thoughts, and you know, it's happening inside here, but it could be painful, but in the very best way, of course. And you see your hands kind of folded together in prayer, also just being encircled with that aura of spirit. So this is a very it's a beautiful card. It's also very intense, intensely spiritual is what I'm picking up here. All right, let's have a look into this particular issue. The other thing I'm getting too is that, you know, it's like in this card, it's like she's receiving, you know, through her, I think that's her crown chakra, and basically her third eye, right? And then she is speaking, and it's spirit is flowing through, from entering through the mind, and then it's almost like spirit is coming out between her lips and being blown, you know, kind of, it's just flowing through. Anyway, okay. So, it's beautiful though. She has a lotus both at her crown, and then also a lotus in her hands. So, kind of folded in her prayer hands there. Okay, this is the Sun and Moon Tarot deck, and we're going to ask for some additional information about the situation that you are working on. And this spread is the light and the dark. This is the shadow side. So we're going to get some cards here. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Well, all right, so you are definitely focused on your money right now, and on building stability, and building the kind of, well, definitely wishing for this. I mean, I'm not sure yet. I need some more cards here. But I'm getting the sense that you are looking for the kind of wealth that not only supports you, but is also supportive of you and a loved one. This could also represent you and your family, but we need to get some more cards here, find out what else is going on with Virgo about the softly, softly tender touch. I know the cards want to talk, but they're just being a little bit close. Okay. Okay. One more. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple here. So the Five of Cups also popped out, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and I'm just going to pull one more. We also have Power, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, the first card to pop out really gives a picture of you being focused on or wishing for this kind of wealth, this Ten of Pentacles, where it's not just growing, an abundance that can be supportive of yourself. It's also wanting it to be enough to be able to support yourself and your loved ones, is what I'm getting here. You are also struggling a little with the Five of Cups. And so the Five of Cups is disappointment. And it could be that you are looking at, this could be disappointment in love, but because this is the one cup card between three other pentacles, I would say it's probably disappointment regarding your wishes and hopes for your financial health. Okay, so here you see this person is looking at the spilt cups and is really not paying attention to the, sorry about that, like, whoop, where'd it go? Is really not paying attention. So she's focused on the cups that are in the water and spilt, and not focusing on the two cups that she has left. And those two cups it represents her, probably her relationships. Could be a significant other. And so because of the disappointments that she has, been, and by she, this could be male or female, it's just, I'm picking up this, the energies of the cards, and though this, particular energy is depicted as a woman, it could be male, female, it could be a her, him, or them. I mean, it's not about gender in this situation. So, but yeah, so I'm getting the sense that you may have been disappointed around the wishes and hopes that you have for your material wealth, and that it could adversely affect your relationships. So just remember that. That's kind of a little side note there. The other card that popped out was the Nine of Pentacles. This is again your hopes, dreams for yourself and also for your loved ones. You would like to be in a position where you have an abundance of resources that you're able to give to others. Here you see this person he's got a bouquet of the sunflowers, right? From his garden, most likely. Anyway, so yeah, so this is about you trying to, again, you've got this disappointment between the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So you being self-sufficient and able to give to others, and you being able to build something solidly. Now this leads to the Four of Pentacles. It says power at the top of this card, but whenever I see the Four of Pentacles, I always see someone who is being very stingy, very selfish, very greedy. So I feel like this is the struggle, right? That kind of feeling of scarcity and of trying to hang on to your money as much as possible. But in this card, there is a silver lining. I love that the Sun and Moon Tarot actually, has a little bit of hope in the sense that you've got these four castles, um, four corners surrounding this person, at the center. And to me, it means that you are trying to um, position yourself with um, your with your money, or um, in terms of your financial health, um, to create a stable environment for, first of all, for yourself, right? It has to start there. Um, so yeah, so that's kind of the shadow side. Let's see. So, softly, softly, the tender touch. Let's find out from Spirit, and this is, we're moving to the Smith-Waite tarot deck, and we are trying to find out, advice on what to do next. This is the first card that flipped out, the King of Pentacles. What I'm picking up is that you're being invited to be in this energy, this very gracious, and it's a very posh, very rich energy to be in. But so this person might be wealthy, may not be wealthy. That's not the point. The point is that energy of, graciousness, is, it's a beautiful place to be. It's like you have money, but you're a very loving and caring individual. So you're being invited to step into this energy. I can't believe we have so many pentacles on the board. This is definitely about your financial health. The other thing that this could be is somebody in your life who is financially stable, someone who could be very helpful to you, someone, if you opened up to about your financial health and wealth, would be happy to talk to you about how to get into this energy. All right, let's see what other advice. Wow. This is a painful process. I'm just looking at the softly, softly, the tender touch. And it's remarkable that, though this person is, obviously learning and taking in these messages and information and, basically sharing them back, as she's receiving them, she is dispersing, or dispersing is not the right word. She's sharing them, right, with the world. But it is a painful process. Those are, it's hard to say happy tears, but, they are still tears. It's painful. Painful process. All right, what other advice do you have for dear Virgo about this particular situation? Do you have any other guidance for Virgo on how to proceed with this particular situation? Okay. Wow. So you had two other cards pop out. You have the Death card. So in the Death card, this is a very slow change. Oh my gosh, I think you got this time. This last reading that we did, perhaps. Anyway, Death card is not a bad card. It is outside of your control. Change is coming. Change is always happening. That's what the Death card is, all about change. But it is very slow, and you can see it coming, so you can prepare for it. So, embrace change and let these changes help you to move forward, is what I'm getting with this particular card. the other card to pop out is the King of Swords. So you are again being invited to, so two things. This King of Swords could be someone, again, in your life, someone that you feel is very wise and that you go to for help with decisions that you need to be made. This person's very clear, very direct, and can cut through the BS and go straight to, you know, the important stuff. Anyway, so this could be someone that you, it could be in your life, and that, or coming into your life for that matter, that could be very helpful to you in this particular situation, especially around decisions around money. The other thing is that you could be, Spirit could be inviting you to step into this energy yourself. You already are very knowledgeable. You know, through experience and through your education and learning, what is best for you. And, you can make these decisions yourself, for yourself as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's see. We got another card here, or nope, we do. Okay, got two cards, I think, maybe three, two. All right, so we have the Four of Swords being clarified by the Ace of Cups. So you're taking a break, and this is kind of has to do with your relationships, because the Spirit is suggesting that you consider, a new offer, and it could be, to me, it's not necessarily a new offer of love. It's like a new way to think about love. Spirit is offering this to you, because looking at your shadow side, it was very clear to me that this feelings of disappointment, around these hopes and dreams that you have for your money, there's an element of you feeling like you need to be in a more stable place to be able to provide for others, or just to be generous and be able to give to others. And here you're being invited to see these loving relationships in a new way. Spirit is offering you a new way to see those relationships. And so to take a break, step back from, carrying all these thoughts around, and to, dream and see a new way for, you to be in these loving relationships that you're a part of. So, yeah, what a great way to think about these. All right, let's pull one more card, and that's, okay. Well, that was fast. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle, and this is, it's like confirmation. You have Owl Spirit, and Owl Spirit says, you see clearly now. So I'm just going to point out, I have a few things actually with this card, because this confirmation, not just in one way about the clarity, but it's also, this owl is a white owl, and any bird, animal totem that's a bird is special because, they fly, and they are flying in the heavens. And in particular, white birds signify purity, that they are blessed by spirit. Okay, so this is owl spirit confirming, you know, this message that you have here of softly, softly, the tender touch. Well, owl is saying you see clearly now. So this clarity that you know, that you can gain, this new uh, way of thinking, um, is it. I mean, so softly, softly with your clarity, but yeah, it's like you have it within you to be able to understand your situation, what is best for you, and you are receiving this clarity from spirit, right? From spirit. So the other thing too about this is that that repose, that that night is reconsidering that new way of thinking about those love relationships. Um, it's another confirmation that, letting go of those thoughts that that you've that disappointment that you've let those relationships, you've let people down. That's not true. And spirit is wanting you to look for the relationships that you do have, and to stay focused on those, um, because that is going to help you see that new beginning. All right. So thank you so much, Virgo. This has been a beautiful reading. I hope that it's resonated with you. If so, don't forget to like or send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I will see you next week when we focus on your love reading for September. All right. Light and love to you. Good night.